Welcome to New Strength. I'm Christina Cook Lee. New Strength is a daily devotional offering hope and encouragement to people who are trying to get and stay free from depression and or dependency. If you're viewing directly on YouTube, you can read along with me. By clicking on the area below the screen, you'll see that all the words are there for you. Thanks for joining me. Our topic is managing stress. The focus, not giving in. The scripture, Isaiah chapter 40, verses 29 through 31 from the King James Version of the Bible. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increaseth strength. Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. I saw an older man today, not clean shaven. He was sitting on a bench waiting for a bus. His gray hair was protruding out from under a baseball cap. He was wearing a faded blue jacket and jeans. He was leaning forward, holding on to the top of his aluminum cane, resting his bearded chin on both hands. His eyes were studying the pavement, and his whole appearance matched the overcast sky. I wondered what kind of stress he was dealing with. Financial, physical, emotional, certainly loneliness too. Overall, it was easy to see his outward expression matched his inner condition. I don't think he was trying to draw attention to himself, but none of it was hard to miss in the few seconds I saw him. Clearly, somewhere along the way, he stopped trying to hide. Stress manifests itself in different ways. In the early stages, you're able to cover it up. Maybe it even embarrasses you if you're prone to be self-conscious. Like when someone asks you how you're doing, and you quickly paste on a determined smile and say, "Fine," as though only failures are not fine, or as though you're so used to accommodating people that you wouldn't want to risk ruining anyone else's day by saying, "Not so great." In depression and dependency, a lot of hiding goes on. By the time a person is not hiding and you can see the stress, it might already be pretty advanced. Some people wear stress. Don't be offended if this is you. Remember, we're trying to recover. We have to see some things about ourselves that may not be totally positive. The victim wears stress to get attention. The manipulator wears stress to get control. The ones who are in denial cover it up with bright-colored clothing, makeup, and electronics. The ones who are totally stressed out aren't thinking about any of those things anymore. They have stopped thinking about how they look, and they might be out of touch with people in general, kind of like the man I saw today. Stress and depression can have a lot of the same characteristics. Both issues can cause a person to display some unattractive traits, such as anger, feeling like if one more thing goes wrong, you're going to snap. Resentment and bitterness are common problems too. You may battle with insomnia, restless sleep, or lack of ability to stay asleep. On the flip side, some people who are having trouble with stress and or depression may want to sleep all the time as a way to escape. Relationships almost always suffer when either stress or depression is present. It's normal to feel a lack of strength. Fainting or feeling faint and weariness can be typical when you're under a lot of stress or in an especially low period. The Bible sometimes compares the Christian life to that of an eagle. There is nothing grander than seeing a healthy eagle coasting in flight. Eagles love storms. When bad weather comes, they don't fly for shelter. They use the direction and pressure of the wind to soar into the heart of a storm. It is said that at least one time in an eagle's life, it goes through a period of depression and stress. For all outward appearances, it looks like the eagle may be getting ready to die. Its claws weaken, and its beak grows long and curves. During this time, the eagle loses its strength to hunt and eat. Its feathers thicken, and the act of flying becomes difficult. The eagle is faced with a do-or-die decision that involves a painful transition. For a transformation to take place, the eagle goes to a high rocky area to be alone. In a place of solitude, the eagle literally beats its beak until it falls off. After a long period of waiting, a new one forms. With that new beak, the eagle plucks out its feathers and pulls off its talons. In time, the eagle's body is fully restored. Strength returns, and the eagle once again has everything it needs to survive as well as an eagle half its age. You may be facing a do-or-die decision in your own life. You could go and crawl under a rock and give it all up, or this could be a time of transition and transformation. Maybe your life isn't over as you have assumed. Maybe you have just used up your old self, and it's time to let God recreate you, as His Word says He can. Declaration: I will find new strength as I wait on the Lord. I will overcome stress and depression like the eagle. I will receive power as I make the decision not to give in to weariness. Faint-heartedness and weakness are things of the past. God is turning everything around so I can keep moving forward. Thanks for taking the time to listen. I would really appreciate it if you would like this segment, and if you wouldn't mind, please share it with someone else who might also benefit from it. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the New Strength Devotional channel on YouTube or on WordPress, and then a link will come to you every day in your email with a segment like this. And if you're already a subscriber, I'll look forward to meeting with you again tomorrow. My prayer is that you will find new strength day by day and endless blessings. I'm Christina Cookley.